And also, I still have garlic taste in my mouth after all of that food. That was some angry, angry garlic. Good morning, we are the Simpsons and this is Simps on the Go.
Today is our final day here, so we thought what better way to spend the day than to go to a church that's made out of human bones.
414.
I have no clue if this is the right train. I read that it's the 12:04 train, and when I bought the tickets, the guy said it was an open ticket. We're just gonna figure it out, I guess. We're gonna ask someone. Yep, we're gonna ask someone. This train?
This train? Thank you. Apparently it is the right train. He's getting good at this Czech language.
Or their English is just really good.
We didn't say where we were going, but it's a place called Kutna Hora, and it is outside of Prague. And the main way is to take a tour bus and go with a tour out there, but we're doing it the cheaper way. So we are taking a local train where everything is only in Czech, all the way to Kutna Hora.
We officially made it to the Kutna Hora HLN, whatever that means in Czech. And now it's about a 15-minute walk-ish to the Ossuary, to the Bunk Church.
Walked up to the church and then realized that we actually needed to come get our tickets at the info center. So just make sure before you get here that you head to the info center first to buy the tickets. Have a good day.
So it's 120 crowns per person for the two churches. If you just want to go to the Bone Church, it's 90 crowns per person. So for an extra 30, you get extra churches. Worth it. Take two. Let's try this again.
Thank you. Thank you. In the 13th and 14th century, the cemetery that surrounds this church was one of the most popular places to be buried in Central Europe. And it was because that they had heard there was holy land that was scattered along the grounds of the cemetery. And at one point there was between 40 and 70,000 people buried in this cemetery. Because there was too many people, they decided to excavate the bodies and build a sanctuary within the church to commemorate their memories and to honor them, since they still wanted to be able to have them around the grounds, but they just could not bury anymore in the cemetery. Also heard was a huge reason why they had to do this was because the Black Plague hit this town very hard, and so there were too many people that needed to have burial spots, but they had to find some way to get enough space in this one cemetery to hold all the people who had passed away during the Black Plague, and for the people who wanted to be buried at this site, since it was considered a holy site.
Now, I don't want to say that was like the coolest or the most fun thing we've ever done, but it's just one of those things that just shows you that history was real. I mean, it's not just like something you read in a book and heard about. There it is, that was it. I mean, that just makes it more real. It's very interesting, and it's important for people to see those things because it's a part of history that not many people maybe know about or hear about, but it happened here. We are trying to make the next direct train, which is in about 40 minutes, and it's about a 15-minute walk back to the train station. But we're gonna hit the church that we bought the other ticket for. So as much as interesting as that was, I'm not sure if that was worth the extra 30 crowns. Sam said it used to be free. Your call. In reality, I think you maybe need an hour tops. It is quite the adventure for an hour, but if you want to spend more time here, you could take the local train from the train station we got off at and take the local train to Kutna Hora Mesto, which is like the local stop that stops like in the main town. We don't have any other time. We're gonna go back to Prague, go to the Christmas market, enjoy our last full day here. So welcome to the Kutna Hora train station. There's literally no one here. It's a ghost town. It's kind of creepy, and I'm really hoping the train comes in 15 minutes because there's no signs of any information of any trains coming at any point. So I'm just gonna stand here and wait.
45 minut přijede k nástupišti číslo 2. Vlak dále pokračuje ve směru Světlá nad Sázavou, pravidelný odjezd 14 hodin 46 minut.
Now it makes sense. All right, I got it. This is the right train right here. Honestly, about 70% sure this is the right train, but it's in Prague, so if we end up anywhere in Prague.
I fell asleep. I'm surprised you didn't take any video of me sleeping. We usually do that.
And we made it back to Prague.
Made it back.
She passed out. I may have passed out. I was scared that we weren't going to make the stop, but we stopped at a station for like 20 minutes and she had no idea. She was like, what's taking so long? Well, we were stopped for a while and no one knew what was happening. But we're here, we made it there and back in 4 hours. Not sure if you can hear that, but we are back at the Christmas market and it is beautiful outside. A little cold, but it's not raining. Not only are we here to conquer the Christmas market once and for all, we have 336 crowns left. And I don't know what we're gonna do with them. So we need to find something for 336 crowns.
I know I had one yesterday, but if there were no such thing as calories or memories, this turtleneck would be the love of my life. Besides Nick, of course. But this is like one of the best. And tonight, we are getting it with Nutella, just for Nick. I think you deserve it, babe. Nutella and like cinnamon goodness. I know you've seen this before if you watched yesterday's video, and if you haven't, you can watch it up there. But the Nutella makes it so much better.
Sure, I have Nutella on my face. I don't even care, that made everything. That was delicious. It was 100 crowns, so we have 236 left. So let's see what we can find.
Yes, garlic. Got it? Yeah, thank you.
All right, so this wasn't technically on my food list, but we've seen these things everywhere. They call it grilled cheese, and it looks like a Czech empanada. Bread with cheese in the middle, grilled with garlic butter, I think is on top. Wow. Some garlic that tastes like garlic. Whew. If you ever had garlic that's a little bit old, it tastes angry is what we used to call it in the kitchen. It's angry. It's good. The cheese might be maybe not the best cheese you've ever had. It's kind of like chewy, like rubbery almost.
I don't like it. I mean, I don't understand it. It's not that I don't like it. It's a lot of cheese. Like a big block of cheese.
Sorry. Oh, tu sais, bonsoir?
Thank you. You happy, boy?
I mean, waffle and chocolate. If you've never had the perfect combination of food, it's a waffle with cookie butter and syrup. You'll thank me later.
You got your chocolate?
Yeah, satisfied. Let's wrap it up. Let's go home.
We have 34 crowns left, and we are determined to use them because we can't use them anymore after tomorrow. So, what can we find?
And also something to know about Prague is they do accept euro. It's better to get crowns out because I've been doing the math and they get you on the euro. We're struggling to find something for 34 crowns, but we're gonna do it.
34. Would this? Can I get one of these?
39, ty vole, to je...
Can I get one of these? Right here? It's okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We got it. We have seen these things also everywhere. And I was like, okay, this is how many coins I have. And we ended up being 2 crowns short, but they gave it to us. So we got all 334 crowns used in the Christmas market.
What is it?
I don't know, but I see them everywhere and I like soured things.
Is it sour candy?
It's sour candy. My favorite.
It's not that sour.
It's not that sour.
It's very chewy, maybe because it's cold. It's like watermelon flavor, I think. Czech watermelon? That was a good way to go out. We are very sad it is our last day here in Prague. We really, really enjoyed Prague.
And these Christmas markets were amazing, but we have a couple more Christmas markets to go to before Christmas time.
And I just realized Sam has enough excitement for the 2 of us, so if you're not getting enough for me, she's giving off a little extra for the both of us.
I love Christmas markets.
But we're going to close out here for the night. If you like this video, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up, let us know what you think. And we will see you tomorrow in a new country. Goodbye in Czech.
I don't know how to say it in Czech. Nutella on my face.
Ha 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 ha. What? On the road again. Made it back into Prague, officially official. It's a much easier, what am I saying?